and the tanks took out everything. All those dragoons were lost, and the other force coming from the other side managed to deal some damage, but those Goliaths were there as well to fend off that attack, and siege tanks also in the second and third row had no problem with dealing with this army. So what Boxer is going to do is he's going to simply wall in his opponent and cut off any possibility of reinforcements from the main, and will then, when he has walled this area, go with the rest of his army for the 4 and 5 o'clock position and destroy that. And I doubt that InTotheRain is going to have enough to defend. Vulture Bike has been sent actually at the 1 o'clock position to check if there's any expansion there. Didn't find anything because there wasn't nothing there either. And I'm not sure what InTotheRain can really do to save these expansions. I doubt that he can really do much. Maybe not place that assimilator there because it's anyway a lost cause. And now coming in with this army, and InTotheRain knows what's coming for him, and he has absolutely, as I said, no possibility to reinforce what he has here. What he has here is simply what he's gonna have to deal with, and any reinforcements are blocked by Boxer. A great strategy from him, simply cutting off any retreat route. And then again, you have to feel that Ragnarok is an imbalanced map simply by giving the Terran this possibility to do it as well as defend that expansion from the ramp. Anyway, Storm going again over Boxer's troops, but simply this is not really a very kind of interesting fight, because you already know how it's going to go out. Savior has way too much to be stopped by whatever InTotheRain can provide, and simply every building that is that has been built in this area will be eradicated, and InTotheRain probably knows it. He definitely has to concentrate on what he has in his main, and I don't know, whatever. Yeah, he knows that it's pretty much over, and he's going to be so far behind. Also, economically, he wanted to get the strong economic advantage with 4 expansions, but he didn't take into account that Boxer had scouted him, and that Boxer would have such a great idea to simply cut off any retreat route, any reinforcement route, and get all these forces caught here. So you can see he's not actually putting up a fight. He might have tried to, I don't know, attack with these probes or whatever, but he knows it's a totally lost cause. Actually trying, I think this was probably a drop over here at this position, ahead of the 3 o'clock position, with 2 dragoons, but there were some Goliaths there that managed to fend that off. And yeah, the second nexus is also going down, so everything at the 4 and 5 o'clock position has been lost, and pretty much what Boxer will do is finish this off, and then make his way through the supply depots that he had built before, and then go for the main for the final blow. And also there, I doubt that his opponent has enough to defend. And crazy stuff. Yeah, he has the fleet beacon for the carriers, but I doubt that any carriers will be built in time. And also Corsairs, and you know, Corsairs can be there only for one reason, for the disruption web. But I don't think he has enough Corsairs. And also, very importantly, Boxer has built missile turrets all over the place, so this will also be a problem. Drop going in. He might have a High Templar drop. High Templar being dropped. High Templar storming all these SCVs and having to be picked up because there's some mines being laid, and also that that Vulture Bike running around. Now bringing in tanks as well to reinforce, and the tank has the range to get that Dragoon out. And yeah, InTotheRain realizes that he has little chance of success. Drop that High Templar. That High Templar immediately got shot at by the tank, and he knows that he has to pull away from this one. Now also getting attacked by the missile turret. So yeah, horrible situation for InTotheRain, and he's forced to pull back. And also in his main, he seems to not have enough so as to cope with what Savior can throw at him. Savior, Boxer. Sorry for all the times I called him Savior. I absolutely have no idea why I keep doing that. I'm a total noob, sorry. So another expansion going for InTotheRain at the 6 o'clock position, and he has to really pray that that one won't get found, because otherwise he's gonna have so much problems. In the meantime, we saw that starport being built, so we may also see some drops, but somehow I don't feel it's gonna come to that. simply because Boxer only has to go in for the final attack. And well done fighting this area unprotected. However, the drop was unfortunately scouted, was unfortunately seen, and everything, all those High Templar and both those shuttles were lost. So less and less troops for Into the Rain, and Boxer consolidates his position with every attack that he manages to defend it. You can see how many missile turrets he has. It's incredible how many missile turrets are over there, and I see absolutely no chance of survival for these Corsairs if they choose to go in for some attack with the disruption webs. Actually, found that 6 o'clock expansion. He's found it and he's attacking it, and when he's also going to have dropships, he's going to be able to also enter this expansion, and then it's really going to be over. An army of Dragoons and High Templar being massed, but if they go for an attack, I don't know what they can do. Then again, if he sits and waits, it's also not a possibility. He should simply give up pretty much now. He goes for a final attack, goes with disruption webs of the Corsairs, masses them back, and might try to go from the other side, going in with the Corsairs from the other side with disruption web over a couple of tanks. So does manage to get some units away from his path, but so many more are still there, pushing in with these Dragoons. But look how many tanks are in the second row, and also Goliaths coming in, as well as the mines, and it's pretty much over. Makes Archons out of all the High Templar that he had, but even Archons can't do enough damage to really take Boxer out of this one. Simply the numbers of tanks that he has in the back is a testimony to his strength and the great way that he played in this game. And all the Dragoons get wiped out, and Into the Rain, GG from Into the Rain. And the game, I guess it was a nice game, but not necessarily a very interesting game, simply because there wasn't a lot of tension in it. You already knew pretty much from the beginning what's going to happen. Once Boxer managed to wall that area in the middle to get the map control and to then eradicate the 4 and 5 o'clock positions, it was pretty much over for Into the Rain. He had this very brave idea of expanding and getting the economic advantage at that 5 o'clock position, at the 4 o'clock position, but unfortunately it didn't pay off for him since he was scouted and destroyed eventually. I hope you've enjoyed this game. Quite a fun match from the golden ages of StarCraft back in the day, 7 years ago. And this was Blade of Ire bringing you another StarCraft English commentary, and stay tuned because tomorrow I believe I'm gonna do a double commentary together with DS073, and also check all the other commentators and go to se2gg.com. Also check the SE101 project, and have fun, guys. Bye bye.